Salutare prieteni și bine v-am găsit la un episod de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Să continuăm, trebuie să mergem să vorbim cu Baronul, să aflăm mai multe chestii despre copilul avortat de către nevastă, pentru că asta am aflat de la acel Pelar sau cum naiba îi zicea, nu mai țin minte. În fine, nu contează, bineînțeles că după ce l-am ajutat să-și găsească prințesa fiind o capră, ne-am trimis la Baron și ceva se întâmplă aici, ia să vedem. Ceva nu e bine, ceva nu e bine aici în fața și gura ta. A luat foc, what the fuck, ce se întâmplă, brodere?
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him? Believe I saw him heading to the stable. What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Exact.
Simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners. My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive.
Opa, nu e bine, se pare că fratele e înăuntru. Ok. O să încercăm să-l ajutăm, bineînțeles că să nu fim egoiști. Hai să vedem. Să mergem la ambar, aici ar fi. Da, aș putea să intru, bineînțeles, folosim ardul. A, uite o scară.
Shit, damn it. Fire's smoke. Gotta hurry.
Luăm și noi diagramele, adică asta e important. Da, na. Ia să vedem cum aș putea să mă duc eu acum acolo. Nu e bine. Da, na. Nu-l văd, să moară tanța dacă îl văd. Oh, trebuie să deschidem astea. O să salvăm caii. Open the main gate. Ok, hai să deschidem ușa principală de la garajuri. Să vedem. Capătă-l și pe domnul Baron în caia-și gurea lui. Baronul a nebunit să moară bebe.
Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Hai mă, bulangiule, să te văd. Hai mă. Hai, domnule Baron. Ia de aici. Ia de aici. Ia de aici, pișatule. Te pui cu Geralt. Nici o șansă. Dă-i mă să zacă, dă-i mă la nenorocit. Ce-a bătut joc. La trezirea realitate puțin așa.
We need to talk.
E să vorbim. Domnule Baron, care cam lipsesc acolo doi dințișori. Bun. Și aici o să fie o poveste foarte lungă, toată povestea, pe care nu ne-a zis-o prima dată.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
Și Ana?
That's another story.
Asta e o altă poveste.
She always knew how to spark my ire.
Niciodată n-ai rănit-o pe Tamara?
Loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard.
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh,
Nenorocitule.
Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not
De ce nu astăzi? Chiar astăzi vreau să ascult.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Ok.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Da, despre semnele de luptă care am ridicat o bătălie acolo în cameră. Știți că am aflat în episodul anterior.
Wine all over the landing. Was that you?
S-a întâmplat ceva acolo. Bătălii, poate.
She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Ce s-a întâmplat după aceea?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Ia să vedem ce a făcut cu copilul.
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Oh, l-am
Just like
gropat.
that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born.
Oh, nașpa.
Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
O să simt durerea.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Lasă-mă să-ți explic, hai să-i explicăm.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Ia să vedem unde l-a îngropat pe fetuș.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Ok, hai să facem chestia asta acum. Da, hai să o facem acum.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel? Dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Da. Lopățica și de-ai să sape. La domnul baronaș. Ia să vedem puține ore mai târziu.
A bit further. Follow me.
Hai, domnule baron, după tine, brodere.
You give
Să
the
fie
child a
greu.
name.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Am început și o furtuna.
Here's the spot.
Ok. Asta e locul unde și l-a îngropat.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Ia, uite-l. Creatura malefică. Oh. What the fuck? Mamă, și ăla e penisul? Mare baby. The fuck, dude. Bineînțeles că nu o să-l atacăm.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrety, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Dă-i un pupic. Dă-i un pupic. Să moară baby.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Bloody hell. Now, Geralt. Let's do what we must.
Hai, domnule baron. Ești tătic să mă arătanța. Ia uite cum merge lol. Mica creatură. Vine la distanță, că dacă îți dă o limbuță de aia să moară baby, că ți-o bagă. Ți-o bagă rău de tot. Opa! Trebuie să protejăm baronul de fantome.
Botchling scent attracted.
Cred că n-am mai văzut baronul niciodată așa ceva. Gata, domnule baron, ești în siguranță. Ok, trebuie să ne folosim de axe ca să calmăm... Să-l calmăm pe micuț. L-am calmat pe baron. Quiet, quiet.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Să sperăm, așa va fi, că acum e și Alianos.
Come now, we must bury it. We'll speak afterwards.
Ce merge baronul? Ia uite cum merge baronul, what the fuck. Apar alte... Ăia la nebunit ăsta e.
They're coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they devour us.
Deci urăsc fantomele în Witcher, jur. Că mereu dispar, asta mă enervează.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. I
Ok,
cannot
îl calmăm
hold
pe
it.
micuț. Amă. Ia să fie calmat, ești nebun.
It worked. It stopped.
Uite așa se merge, domnule baron.
No,
So think of
Scuze.
what? It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Este fetișcană, feminină.
What now?
Repeat after me.
Repetă după mine.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Oh,
Good. Now bury the body.
hai, în groapă. Oh, dureros puțin. Asta a zis la început că nu el se gândea că trebuie să te zgroape, nu să le îngroape, gen.
What now?
Acum lasă-mă pe mine să fac chestia asta. Dacă
In one
deci,
day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin.
parcă așa era. Dacă ține-o
I'll stay
bine.
here and wait. You go home.
Exact.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Bun. Summon the Luberkin where the botching is buried. Hai. Acum Geralt. Face șmecherii. Ia uita-l. Mijlocul nopții.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you.
Îl sumonim.
Hear my call and arise, Dea.
De ea. A, uita-l.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
După el. Sper că nu mă duce acum la 17 km. Cred că văd și ăștia. What the fuck. Asta n-a zis că mi-e curajos așa. Drowner. Nu vă faceți griji pentru că ne așteaptă stafia copilului, să zic așa, iată, Lumberkin. Spiritul. Ok, aici ar fi ceva.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Hai să ne uităm împrejur. Un haos, ok. Hai să intrăm și înăuntru. Dacă putem, dar nu prea putem. Bine, ar trebui pe afară să căutăm să zic. Dar nu văd nimic, să mă arătăm ța, ba da, uite, am găsit aici ceva.
Clothing. They change in here.
Haine. Oh, și câteva urme acum, ia. Ia să vedem ce e aici, brodere.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Poctoave.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Oiește să-l urmărim din nou
Wants
pe
to
ăsta.
show me something more.
Să ne arate ceva mai mult de atâta. Opa, intriga. Mamă, ce plouă, ce-mi place că-mi plouă în joc. La mare Bibilianos. Opa, ce e ăla? Mâncați așa. Oh. Da, ăștia explodează, trebuie să ne dăm un pic în spate. Blood. Mamă, cai morți, chestii moarte pe aici.
Necrophages had a field day. Still with a closer
Nu!
look.
Ah, explodat lângă mine. Mamă, mai supărat rău. Ia venit un coa. Încă unul. Mamă, s-au trezit ăștia. Mamă, cât sus.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Ok, o să examinăm imediat. Calul. El decedatus.
What do we have here?
Ok, și bineînțeles că începem de jos în sus cu căpățâna.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Ok.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
E și cioloanele.
Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him.
O bestie foarte
They
puternică.
got away.
Să mergem mai departe.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Eu mai am și plante, adică ne mai abatem de la drum. Avem aici lupi. Da, mai mulți lupi, nu o să stau să mă bat acum cu toți. Dar care mi ies în cale, nu prea avem ce să le facem. Trebuie să le dăm bucata. Trebuie să le dăm să zacă. Ok.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she
Fisherman,
wants me to take
okay.
a closer look.
Bineînțeles că o să mergem imediat să ne uităm. Opa, au și acasă, văd că. Nice.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Da, că nici nu am întrebat nimic
Just
acum,
need
adică.
information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Bă,
Quiet, boy.
în liniște. A zis ceva Mărlanu. Ce ai văzut? Descrie.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Și mai da?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford.
Ok.
But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir.
O,
Beat
bătea.
Mrs. Anna, I mean.
Anna.
Everyone knew, but
Lumea
not a
știe.
one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Dar nimeni nu a îndrăznit să o oprească. Ia să vedem unde este
What
soția
happened to Tamara's
Baronului.
mother?
Ce s-a întâmplat cu Tamara?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twas then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Ok, spune despre cele marfe.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron, on the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Mulțumesc pentru ajutor.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Ok, trebuie acum să vorbim din nou cu baronul despre familie, pentru că am aflat chestii care nu o să-i placă, bineînțeles. Ia să vedem ce se mai întâmplă cu micul
So here our paths diverge.
Stafios.
Thank you, Dea.
Da,
Go in peace.
cam asta a fost și cu domnul, cu domnișoara, mai bine zis. Da, prieteni, cam asta a fost episodul. Sper că v-a plăcut. În episodul următor o să mergem să vorbim din nou cu baronul. Dați un like, un subscribe și un share. Eu am fost Mitică, toate cele bune. Respect. Pa, pa!